Week 2 in the WWL, and things got going with the Whompers versus the Quackers. In the top of the first, the Whompers would get 3 runs. This is Matt Condame singling in one of them, and the Quackers would answer as Regis Pollard says, put some salami on that grand slamwich as he hits a 4-run dinger. The Whompers would have an answer after Jake McEwen's single. It's Matt Condame finding the fence for a double. Then Josh Neff, well, he gets robbed. And then Pollard would make the play at second, too, for the double play. In the bottom, Shelton, well, he likes to hit home runs. That was his first on the day. And then Kevin Keenan, he was the Silver Slugger last year. He still got it this year. And he's also helping in the field in the top half of the next inning. He makes a nice snag here, and he'd get the double play at third. So the Quackers up 12-7, and Jordan Shelton making it more as he hits a home run. But Josh Neff in the next inning, he answers as he cuts the lead to 9, and then Josh Swan, oh, that's why we have a not top 10. You can see it again here in slow-mo, and I'm sure you'll be seeing that later in the year. And then Jordan Shelton has to come in. He gets a strikeout, but McEwen, he goes deep. The Whompers would get a couple, but in the end, the Quackers way too much as they win this one by a score of 27-18. For the second game, it was the Bombers versus the Suns, the first game of a doubleheader, and Alex Coleman was on the hill. He'd start off struggling as he walks in a run, but then he'd get Jake Kotcher to go down on strikes. And for the Suns, it was Danny Whiteside getting a 2-run single up the middle, but Jake Kotcher, well, he'd get JT Williams right there to end the inning. And the first 2 innings, it was all pitching as the Suns and the Bombers were tied at 3 apiece after 2. Now, going into the top of the third, this is where things kind of take a turn for the worse as the Bombers get a run here, but the Suns, they're going to try to make a play at third. They think they have the out. We're going to slow this down and break it down for you. The ball clearly beats the runner, but the tag, well, his foot is in. And after that, the Suns would fall apart. There's Jake McWilliams dropping a ball in the outfield, and then Chris Peterson, he hits a grand slam, and Matt Hines makes it 8 on the inning as the Bombers take the 10-3 lead. In the fourth, the Bombers still hitting as Chris Peterson and Jake Kotcher push the lead 21-7. And the Suns really never showed up in this one as they couldn't get it done in the field either. Danny Whiteside making the error there. And Jake Kotcher, well, he had all the offense he needed as he gets Kevin Hammond for the 6th time on the day, and then Danny Whiteside. The Bombers would take Game 1 30-14. In Game 2, the Suns looking to rebound, and they got off to a good start as JT Williams goes deep on the first pitch of the game, and the Suns would have that lead until the bottom of the second when Matt Hines goes deep. Then Corey Sisson fouls with a double, and Hines' favorite season, well, it's fall because he likes to rake. As he gets his 2nd home run on the day, the Bombers would mercy the Suns in the 2nd. In the 3rd, JT Williams off the fence for a double, and they would start to play some defense as well as Jake McWilliams make a diving grab there. And the Suns, they're looking for a comeback. JT Williams again into center field. Danny Whiteside hustling all the way around to score the run. And JT Williams, another single, would put across another run as the Suns come within 2. But in the bottom of the 4th, it's like stealing candy from a baby. Matt Hines, his 3rd home run on the day, and then Chris Peterson fouls it up with a home run of his own. Now the Suns in the 5th, JT Williams trying to push his team to a victory, but Jake Kotcher would come in, and he got help from his defense, and he also did it on his own as he gets Danny Whiteside and then Alex Coleman to finish off the game as the Suns take Game 2 19-13. One final game, it was the Dozers versus the Workhorses, and Mike Anderson on the hill, he was feeling it. Gets a strikeout there, there's Steve Gaffney, and why not make it 3 on the inning? And he was doing it at the plate as well, as he gets a single here to bring across 2, and his next at-bat, see ya, for his 2nd home run, and the Workhorses up 6-0. In the top of the 2nd, Steve Gaffney, he'd find the home run fence, but Mike Anderson would answer. In the bottom of the 2nd, it was like a chess game between these two until Eric Graham joins in on the fun with a home run, and Mike Hackett would push it to 9 runs in the inning as the Workhorses go up 15-3. But Steve Gaffney and the Dozers weren't done as he hits a triple, then Matt Hayes fouls it up with a 2-run single, but Matt Donegan, he could not find it on the day as you see the frustration after the strikeout. Skipping ahead to the next inning, Matt Hayes, he goes deep and Steve Gaffney, not to be outdone, he follows it up with a home run of his own as the Dozers are looking good. Mike Anderson appears to fly out, but that one goes over the fence for his third homer on the day, and Eli Beard, well, he was struggling. So the last inning here, down by 7, the Dozers, they get 2 runs on. Eli can't make the play at second, and Matt Donegan, he flies out, down to 1 out left. Steve Gaffney, he puts it out. Bases loaded. That's a grand slam. Down by 2, but Ian Hall, he takes the pitch, and the Workhorses win their first game 20-18.